We've been talking around AMC for a long time about, actually almost a year. We've been talking about AMC Movie News Phase 3. And I want to let you guys in on a whole bunch of stuff. I've been saying we would soon, and today is that day. So, I mean, AMC Phase 1 was basically us just getting things started. We were in this converted storage closet at the AMC Burbank 16, where we still shoot AMC Mailbag to this day. Me and Ashley shoot over there. And we shot Movie Talk there. That's where Schnepp first came and joined us, and we shot everything there. But then came time after a while, and we grew, and you guys were so supportive of us, it came time that we needed to make a change. We were going to add a new show, we were going to start to expand a little bit, and we needed better facilities. And that's when we met the fine folks at the Stream.tv. And we've been shooting AMC Movie Talk here and AMC I, as well as doing a 100 million view party here and some special events done. We did those here at the Stream.tv studios. And the Stream.tv has just been wonderful partners for us. We cannot recommend them highly enough. If you have a production or some things you want to try, the Stream.tv is the people you need to get in touch with to see if they can help you bring your vision to life. But as we continue to grow, we started realizing we had new shows we want to do. We had a lot of stuff we want to try. And I'm going to tell you about the new shows we have coming up in AMC Movie News Phase 3, which starts in March. It starts in just a few weeks. Now, we will continue to do AMC Movie Talk, obviously. AMC Movie Talk, which you can see our new logo here. AMC Movie Talk will be our staple. It's our daily movie news show. It will always be the spine of everything that we do here at AMC Movies, so that's continuing. Also continuing, of course, is AMC Mailbag, which you can also see the new logo up here. You can see all of our shows have that red icon sort of thing, which I really love. The creative department at AMC Theaters, we told them we needed some stuff, and they came up with some great stuff for us. So Ashley Mova and I will continue to be doing AMC Mailbag. We're going to try to work a few other people in there as well, that kind of stuff. Also continuing, obviously, is AMC Indie Spotlight, which we just launched a few months ago. Amy Rose and Alicia have been doing such a fabulous job on that show. If you are a fan of indie film, this is, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the show to watch. There is no show anywhere better talking about indie film than when Amy Rose, Eisenbach, and Alicia Malone do it with all the incredible guests they get on. That's the show you need to watch if you're into indie film. But we also have a few new things coming that we want to talk about. Oh, and yes, some people are going to ask me, yes, we're going to continue to do AMC spoiler reviews, but once in a while, those don't happen very often because they have to be really big films that all of the majority of us like, so it kind of narrows it down a bit, but we'll continue to do those as well. Now talking about some of the new shows. Starting with AMC JEDI Council. Now, of course, you remember 9 months ago, and yes, it was 9 months ago, we started and we did an experiment with a 4-week series of AMC JEDI Council just to get a gauge if we thought it was something that could be done and if our audience wanted it. We realized it could be done, and you guys let us know overwhelmingly that you wanted it. And so we put AMC JEDI Council back on the board, but we've been waiting to launch Phase 3 to do it, and now it is time. Christian Harloff will be hosting AMC JEDI Council with a panel that includes Maude Garrett, who, by the way, Maude Garrett is joining the AMC Movie News team. We're really excited about that. If you're not familiar with Maude, she is the blonde host of our 100 million view party and a plethora of Geek Bomb. She does a lot. She's done stuff with Schmoes. She's done a lot. She's incredible, and we're really thrilled to have her on. So Harloff is hosting, Maude Garrett and myself will be the panel, and then we're going to get, hopefully Paul Enns will be Skyping in once in a while. I haven't even talked to Paul about it yet. I'm just hoping he will. As well as different guests throughout the show. So that's going to be a weekly show. We're very excited about that. Next show up, AMC Heroes. This is going to be a weekly show hosted by John Schnepp, which will, that will be a weekly show that will run down all the top news stories of that week that came out of the world of comic book movies. We're really excited about that. You guys have been telling us for a long time that you want this show. We started, how long ago did we start talking about Heroes?
About maybe a year? Was
six
it
months to a year ago. Like, we've been talking about this, putting it together, and now we're ready to go. I'm so excited that Schnepp's going to be doing it. I'm going to be on the panel with him as well as a rotating guest every week. This is going to be a lot of fun. Sticking on the theme of John Schnepp, another one of our new shows, it's going to be a weekly show, might be the coolest show that we do, AMC Rewind. This is going to be a show hosted by John Schnepp, Alicia Malone, and Miri Jedikin. I'm so stoked about this. The concept is simple. And this came up in a staff meeting we had about 7 months ago. This is the idea for this first came up about 7 months ago, and the idea is we're going to we talk all about new films, but we wanted an avenue to talk about classic films, films that every film fan should have in their repertoire. And so this is going to be a show that every week looks at both famous and hidden gem movies that are all at least 20 years old. So it can be a 70-year-old movie, 50-year-old movie, 21-year-old movie, whatever, and talking about those films. And we're going to have a segment that we playfully call the Feeling Old segment, where we kind of look at and highlight all the movies that turned 20 that week. I always feel really, really old every week when I look at the numbers and say, wait a minute, that movie's 20 this week?
Impossible!
Yeah, I am so stoked about that show. Like, just incredibly excited for it. Another new show, these are all weekly shows, by the way. Another new show, you may recognize the title. We used to do a show called Coming Soon, but that was just like a 5-minute show with one host kind of explaining to you what's coming up. Coming Soon, our new Coming Soon, a new and improved AMC Coming Soon, is something completely different. It is going to be a half-hour to 40-minute long show that is going to be a panel discussion show looking at all the films that opened up that week, talking about all the news that's come out, what we know about the film, the things that make us excited for it, the things that make us nervous about it, and then overall we're going to be giving the movie a score on our anticipation level. We're going to be shooting this show in advance, though, like a few weeks early, because we want to make sure when we do Coming Soon for that week's movies, we want to make sure none of us have seen the movie yet, and we're all just talking about our anticipation level for it. So it's actually going to be a lot of fun. This is going to be a show that's going to be hosted by Amy Rose Eisenbach. It's going to have a panel of 3 other people. We'll give you the rundown on who's going to be on that show a little bit later. So Coming Soon is coming soon. All these shows, by the way, launch in the first two to 3 weeks of March, probably in the first 2 weeks of March. We're going to get those rolling. Another new thing that's coming is that you guys for a long time have been telling us we love the spoiler reviews, but because you only get to do so few of them, we want to hear your thoughts on more movies. We want just regular movie reviews from the AMC Movie News team. Now, I've always kind of resisted that, but you know what? More and more that I've thought about it, more and more me and the team have talked about it, the more and more I've heard from AMC in general about it is too. Because, my policy has always been we don't want to trash talk a movie because of conflict of interest. We don't want to trash talk a movie in its opening week, week on either side of it. We'll trash talk it in advance. If we think this movie looks terrible, we'll say it looks terrible. We'll trash talk it a week after it opens, like I'll talk about Jupiter Ascending or whatever. But I've always kind of had this rule that I want a little bit of buffer. But, AMC and some of the leadership of AMC said to me, you know what? Just, don't be ridiculous. Don't start swearing and throwing trash cans at things. But I mean, hey, be honest. Your viewers want you to be honest. And so we're going to try our hand at doing some regular movie reviews. We're not going to do every single movie. I think we're going to start with doing like maybe 4 reviews a month. And we'll see how that transpires. This is going to be a work in progress, but because you guys have demanded it, we are going to give it a shot because we like to listen to you guys. There are other things coming. One of the other things I should mention too, AMC Versus is going to be returning. It's going to be a monthly special that we're going to do once a month instead of as a weekly show. And there are a few other special things coming that we will let you know about in the coming days.
Hey everyone, if you liked this video, click that thumbs up button and make sure to subscribe to our AMC Movie News YouTube channel. It's free and helps you stay up to date with all the latest movie news, as well as our daily AMC movie talk show. Also, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Twitter to stay up to date with all of our special promotions, contests, and prize giveaways.